Asperger's is often confused with narcissistic personality disorder. The reason for this confusion is understandable, since some of the symptoms found in people with Asperger's are also found in those with narcissistic personality disorder. Some of the similarities between Asperger's and narcissistic personality disorder may include the following: lack of empathy, difficulty understanding others' feelings, eccentric personality, harsh interpersonal communication, inability to view the world from the perspective of others, lack of demonstrated nonverbal cues and inability to pick up on the nonverbal cues of others, lack of interest in others, lack of psychological awareness, narrow range of interests and activities, obvious self-focus in interpersonal exchanges, preoccupation with their own agenda, problems in sustaining satisfying relationships, self-centeredness. Similar eye-to-eye gaze, body stance, and facial expressions, tendency to react to social problems and stress with depression, and underdeveloped conversational skills. Despite the similarities I just listed, the difference between Asperger's and narcissistic personality disorder is vast. Like night and day. Here are a few examples of the dissimilarity. 1. The ASP, that is, the person with Asperger's, wants a good and happy life, not just for himself, but for everyone. He would rather fit in with his peer group, or simply be left alone, rather than be the boss, or the leader, even if he is the brightest student in the class. The narcissist, that is, the person with narcissistic personality disorder, wants a good and happy life only for himself, or the individuals he includes in his inner circle. He wants to be in control and doesn't care who he has to hurt to get control. He will do anything he can to be in charge of the people around him, without being noticed as a control freak. 2. The ASP typically pays little attention to the body language of others, and would have great difficulty reading it, even if he tried. The narcissist pays close attention to others' body language, looking for signs that they may be weak or vulnerable, and then seizes the opportunity to exploit them for his own gains. 3. The ASP typically does not have any hidden agenda toward others. But the narcissist is an expert in hidden agendas, and therefore is a great con man. 4. The ASP simply wants to be treated with normal consideration and respect, but he often receives much less respect than he deserves, due to his social skills deficits, quirkiness, and lack of desire to appear cool in the eyes of others. On the contrary, the narcissist typically receives way more respect than he deserves, since he is great at presenting himself as the smartest, coolest person on the block. He discards and devalues others in order to make himself look better. 5. The individual with Asperger's often appears selfish, uncaring and insensitive, due to the fact that he tends to live in his own little world, often minding his own business to a fault. The individual with narcissistic personality disorder often appears selfish, uncaring and insensitive, because he is. 6. The ASP is unlikely to obey the hidden rules of conversation. For example, he's unable to read or exhibit nonverbal language, may ramble on about a special interest even when the listener has stopped paying attention, may not allow others to speak in turn, interrupts the speaker on a whim, etc. On the other hand, the narcissist pays very close attention to the rules of conversation, and is highly verbal, using language as a manipulative tool to get his ego fed. 7. The ASP wants marriage, children, friends, and social acceptance, but is fairly clueless about how to go about getting these things. As a result, he may develop a fear of rejection, and even choose a solitary lifestyle. Conversely, the narcissist has the ability to switch between social responsiveness and social disengagement. He is not interested in relationships with certain people, because he views them as unworthy or inferior. However, if he can take advantage of someone for his own gains, he will easily and immediately regain his social skills and charm. 8. Asperger's individuals don't exploit narcissists. However, narcissists do exploit people with Asperger's. In fact, the ASP is often the narcissist's favorite target. 9. The ASP experiences developmental delays, whereas the narcissist experiences personality flaws. 10. The ASB is rather naive and innocent, while the narcissist is rather cunning and guilty. In a nutshell, the narcissist is a person who is excessively preoccupied with power, prestige and vanity, and is unable to see the destructive damage he causes, as he steps over and on people to reach his selfish goals. He has exaggerated feelings of self-importance, a strong need for admiration, a huge sense of entitlement, and demonstrates grandiosity in his behavior and beliefs. Those of us who have been around individuals on the autism spectrum for any length of time know that these traits seem almost polar opposites compared to those associated with Asperger's.